So let's begin with one more interesting topic, which is history of makeup. History of makeup एक ऐसा टॉपिक है जो बहुत ही अनएंडिंग है, जैसे कलर थियोरी है या फिर मेकअप के टेक्निक्स है, टर्मिनोलॉजीज है. इट्स अनएंडिंग. आप जितना डेप्थ में जाओगे with every country, every continent, every era, you will find some different concepts changing with history of makeup. So history of makeup का जो पढ़ाई है वो बस इतने से नोट्स नहीं है. As a CDESCO student, yeah, as an international makeup student, what you have to do is you have to keep continuing, reading about it on Google, visiting different museums, या फिर आपको थोड़ा सा और इन डेप्थ जाना है तो हिस्ट्री ऑफ फोटोग्राफी, हिस्ट्री ऑफ फिल्म में जाके भी आप ट्रेंड्स जान सकते हो कि तभी के फोटोग्राफी, वीडियो एंड मेकअप ट्रेंड्स क्या थे, which will help you a lot in your studies. So my name is Kalyani Umrani and this session is specially designed for CDESCO students. So there will be more videos added to this chain as and when, new questions come up in CDESCO. A lot of changes which CDESCO also keeps, adding for students' benefit. So we'll keep adding more on history of makeup in coming years. Now, what is period makeup? Researching the period for a production is one of the most interesting part of makeup artist's job. The history of times that people lived in, what they wore, how they dressed their hair, what makeup they used, and so on are continually fascinating. अभी ये पढ़ के आपके मन में क्वेश्चन आएगा कि मैम हमको ये क्यों पढ़ना है, हम तो ये मेकअप नहीं करेंगे. बट शायद आपके जैसे सब लोग नहीं सोचते. Lot of people who want to work in dramas as a makeup artist, in movies as a makeup artist, concept makeup artist रहते हैं, fashion fantasy makeup artist रहते हैं, and everybody has a different choice of makeup. ये classical makeup में भी आ सकता है period makeup, but if you want to depict that era, अगर आपको दिखाना है 1920s में बाल कैसे थे, 1800 में how everything was there in a woman fashion or a male fashion, then there has to be a research and this topic is for that reason. तो आगे जाके अगर आपको किसी मूवी में काम मिलता है एज अ मेकअप आर्टिस्ट ऑन OTT प्लेटफॉर्म में भी, कोई टीवी सीरियल आ रही है या कोई वेब सीरीज आ रही है एंड यू हैव बीन पार्ट ऑफ इट, तो आपको एक आदत पड़नी चाहिए कि हाउ टू रिसर्च ऑन दीज काइंड्स ऑफ मेकअप. दैट इज द रीजन दिस टॉपिक इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट्स वेरी फैसिनेटिंग ऑल्सो. जितना आप उसमें इंटरेस्ट लोगे ना, उतना आप ये टॉपिक एंजॉय करोगे. How authentic the final made up look will be depends on the requirement of production you are working on. So जो प्रोडक्शन हाउस आपको हायर कर रहा है एज अ मेकअप आर्टिस्ट, या फिर आप खुद होके ये सारे लुक्स डिजाइन कर रहे हो, तो कितना ऑथेंटिसिटी चाहिए. डू यू वांट द एग्जैक्ट वन और यू वांट टू कॉन्टेम्पराइज. मैं आपको एग्जांपल देती हूँ. अभी आपने कोई टीवी सीरियल्स देखे माइथोलॉजी के, लाइक महाभारत एंड रामायणा या फिर शिवा के ऊपर, तो अभी के ऑडियंस को वो अच्छे लगने के लिए उसको बहुत स्टाइलिश बनाया गया है, बहुत कंटेम्प्रेरी बनाया गया है. शायद तभी सेफ्टी पिन भी नहीं था साड़ी में, बट राइट नाउ व्हेन यू आर वर्किंग ऑन OTT प्लेटफॉर्म या अ टीवी सीरियल, you cannot show a artist, you cannot show a female lead character without being groomed in jewelry, in good makeup, so are you understanding the crux of what we are trying to tell you is it. If you want it really to be authentic, then go very raw, जैसे वो टाइम में था. आप उसको स्टाइलिश कॉन्टेम्पराइज टू दिस एरा नहीं बना सकते, फॉर द ओनली रीजन के आपको एकदम ऑथेंटिक और रियल लुक देना है. बट कॉन्टेम्पराइज करना है तो टॉक टू योर प्रोडक्शन हाउस. A lot of people are involved in designing the looks. It's not just the makeup artist, it's the guide who is writing the movie script or the web series script. Yeah, the person who is giving writing the dialogue, somebody who's working on the jewelry, costume and making it more historic. So ये team के साथ आपको काम करना पड़ेगा. There will be multiple trials while you're working on such projects, and then you will be selected also, and then your look will also be selected. So it is not just कि आप एक दो पोर्टफोलियो आपने बना लिया और आपको ये जॉब मिल गई. जी नहीं, आपको बहुत मल्टीपल टाइम्स उनको उनके जो रिक्वायरमेंट्स है वो मैच करने पड़ेंगे. Sometimes the style will be softened to suit current fashion, at others it will be accurate to the last detail. So it depends. It depends on the production house. Production house कहता है कि no, we have to make it super solid, authentic, raw दिखने दो, ladies should be without makeup. Then you have to work that way. Maybe कोई movie है जो ऑस्कर्स के लिए जा रही है, या कोई मूवी है बहुत रियलिस्टिक बनानी है, एंड नॉट फॉर द कमर्शियल मार्केट. कमर्शियल मार्केट इज जो थिएटर्स में आती है वो. देन maybe this might be the requirement. Okay, so you have to understand this by talking to them. You cannot learn this in one lecture, you cannot learn this in one session, you cannot just learn this in one Sidesco. You have to keep upgrading, you will have to keep updating yourself. Okay, in planning the makeup, pay attention to the character and age of the person whose role the actor is playing, as well as to makeup used in the period. The notes given below are simply guidelines. You will need to adapt them to suit the look you wish to achieve. So ये notes को 100% पकड़ के मत चलो. You will need the guidelines of other team members, the costume stylist, the cinematographer, the director, producer, or whatever, whoever is involved in creating the movie or the serial or the stage show. Research is very important. So as a makeup artist also, it's not just the practice. There's a lot of research if you're going to work on such kind of historical periodic projects. Period or historical makeup is closely tied to character work, but is also linked to fashion, as overall look at a given time was based on the current fashion. So इसको हम लोग खाली historical में नहीं डाल सकते. You have to catch the fashion trends at that time. So for example 20s 30s में जो movies आए थे, उसमें ladies का hair statement, fashion statement क्या था, costume statement क्या था, what kind of blushers, blusher का placement कैसे था. Okay, so ये सारा कुछ study उसमें होता है. It is not just makeup. Today's fashion will be tomorrow's period or historical makeup. Same thing will happen. अभी इसके बाद जो 200 साल बाद 300 साल बाद जब लोग अभी के फैशन स्टडी करेंगे, अरे कटक्रीज आई मेकअप था, ग्लॉसी मेकअप था, स्ट्रोबिंग था, देन ब्रॉन्जिंग कॉन्सेप्ट वाज देयर, देन आयरनिंग था, क्रिम्पिंग था. दिस कुड बिकम हिस्टोरिक, कुछ और आ सकता है. All right, the best way of researching is to study old magazines and photographs, to watch old films, and to visit museums and art galleries. Nowadays you can Google, but Google पे सब कुछ नहीं मिलता है. You'll have to research through magazines, old magazines, या पुराने pictures देख के, museums visit करके, art galleries. So whenever I'm traveling for my Sidesco conference, or whenever I'm traveling for learning something abroad, या with my family for a trip, so अगर मैं फ्रांस जाती हूँ तो I've been there to Louvre Museum. 4 days we were seeing Louvre Museum to understand the concept, या फिर just to absorb what fashion was, what lifestyle was. तो आपको है ना एक horizontal exposure चाहिए as a makeup artist. It is not just makeup, hairstyle and the regular stuff. अगर आपको इसमें काम करना है तो, if you want to work only for classical makeup, brides and models and fashion shows, then this much study is not necessary for you. What are prehistoric people? The Natural History Museum in London provides evidence of prehistoric people, both in reconstructions and in pictures and books on anthropology. So India में भी आप खजुराहो जाते हो या फिर मंदिरों में जाते हो, तो हमारे मंदिर किसी म्यूजियम के लुक से कम नहीं है. We have such a rich history of showing prehistoric era. ये notes Sidesco ने refer किए हुए हैं through the different notebooks. That's why they will talk only about London, या they'll talk about Paris and Louvre museums and all. But India में तो कितना rich history है. Okay, so if you're working on a prehistoric TV serial, OTT platform, web series, movies, and आपको Indian anthropology पे काम करना है, like working on the era in India, then आपको best part is डिफरेंट मंदिर जा सकते हो, आप म्यूजियम जा सकते हो, अजंता एलोरा केव्स, जैसे मैंने कहा हम्पी। आप जहां देखो आर्किटेक्चरल रिचनेस इंडिया में ज्यादा है दुनिया से, even right from Taj Mahal to Qutub Minar to, from Kashmir to down south, you will find so much of prehistoric evidences. Another source of information is the cave drawings. These, which provide visual information, are the earliest known work of art by human beings. So ये तो एकदम बहुत पुराना वाला एग्जाम्पल है, केव वाला, जिसमें गुफाओं में लोग रहते थे। वहां पे भी ड्राइंग्स से आपको समझ में आता था कि हाउ द फैशन स्टेटमेंट ऑफ पीपल वाज। The earliest record of Neanderthal man show a narrow receding forehead. Sorry if I am pronouncing it wrong, but Neanderthal is not a regular word what we use. Okay, it is just conveying the message that the earlier man with a broad flat nose and a heavy powerful jaw, like we have been evolved from a monkey. So you can see a lot of monkey-like features in the human being. The neck was heavy and the eye structure projected forward. People at this time were also hairy. ये सब कुछ क्यों था? To protect them from wind, to protect them from sunlight. कोई सनब्लॉक नहीं लगाता था, या छाता लेके कार लेके हंटिंग के लिए नहीं जाता था. So the structure was made that way. Jaw was bigger because they used to eat meat, या फिर उनको फल काट के सब्जी बना के सब्जियां नहीं खा सकते थे. So they needed a strong jaw. ओके, आई स्ट्रक्चर प्रोजेक्टेड चाहिए था, क्योंकि उनको दूर से देखना पड़ता था कि कोई टाइगर आ रहा है या कोई चीता आ रहा है, उनको खा रहा है, या मुझे ये मेरा हंट है, आई हैव टू हंट दिस एनिमल एंड टेक बैक होम फॉर मील ऑफ माय फैमिली. So that's why nature also evolves in these structures. Okay. To achieve this look, it would be necessary to use prosthetic applications such as forehead pieces and dentures to project the jaw. This is complete prosthetic. So maybe the picture is taken from some movie, because इनके time पे तो photography नहीं थी, तो ये कैसे आया? तो you can just Google search for these kind of pictures. So dentist involved रहते हैं dentures बनाने के लिए. Prosthetic makeup artist जो prosthetics पे expert है, वो wig बनाने वाले, mustaches बनाने वाले, ये सारा कुछ important if you're working on such kind of project. Now let's see the Egyptians. Now Egyptian civilization is very famous. What picture you are seeing is very contemporized and latest. Even this is taken from some Egyptian movie, but we can only refer to that. Okay, because हमारे पास Egypt historic culture का evidence India में नहीं है. You'll have to go to Egypt to research that. And ऐसे जाते भी है, if you're working with any movie house या any production house, and as they said, depends on the production house how authentic they want to depict it. तो आपको ले भी जा सकते हैं as a makeup artist to Egypt and work on the concept, develop the makeup concept. The Egyptian civilization found around 31,000 BC before Christ left a great deal of useful material in records of their culture. It is known that Egyptians shaved their heads and wore wigs made of hair from animals and humans and vegetable fibers. तो मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन में ये अगर आता है तो आपको क्या पूछा जाएगा? इजिप्शियन शेव क्या करते थे? उनके हेड्स शेव ऑफ कर देते थे और वोर विग्स मेड अप ऑफ हेयर फ्रॉम एनिमल्स. इंसान क्या करते थे? पशु पक्षी प्राणी से बनाए गए विग्स, मुस्टैचेस, कलरफुल हेयर पहनते थे. अभी तो हमको हेयर कलर अवेलेबल है तो हम लोग सैलून में जाके कर सकते थे, बट तभी अवेलेबल नहीं था. Vegetable fibers, vegetable colors, natural sources of colors were also used. They wore plenty of makeup and were probably the first people to use black coal, which is still worn today. So ये आपके multiple choice question में आ सकता है. The dash wore plenty of makeup and were probably the first people to use black coal, which is still worn today. Egyptians, Japanese, Romans, Britishers. So you will tick mark to the Egyptian. So this could be your, so whoever are watching the video, you can take a note of it, pause the video, write down 4 options, write the question, and you have to study likewise. So all such kind of videos are added to our LMS system for CDESCO students, and you can watch this video time and again. There are more than 104, 105 videos till now. And as CIDESCO updates, as we also want to give more to our students, we might reach up to 150 videos for our CIDESCO student also, because we believe at Impression Academy to give more and more to students, to benefit them from getting a good understanding of makeup from the CIDESCO course. So we don't treat CIDESCO as easy and casual like others, क्योंकि हमको ऐसे लगता है कि अगर स्टूडेंट इतना इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा है टाइम और मनी का, if we have the student in hand, let's give them the best. So we won't stop with such one lecture or so, we'll keep upgrading. Okay. So vegetable dyes, red clay and white lead were all used to adorn the faces of both sexes, like female and male. The hair color was usually black, but the wigs were sometimes dyed in bright shades of green, blue, red, and the eyeshadow often matched the wig. So this can also be a question. The eyeshadow used to match the wig in which era? Okay. Then vegetable dyes, red clay and white lead were used to adorn the faces by male and female, by only ladies, by children, या by senior citizens. ऐसे कुछ भी चार आपको options आ सकते, but you have to say both sexes, ladies and gents. Okay, so I'm just giving you examples. I'm just guiding you how you should design your own multiple choice question for your exam and how you should study. The eye makeup has become well known through archaeological evidence following the uncovering of buried tombs. So eye makeup कैसे समझ में आया? Because archaeological evidences बहुत सारे हैं through different as they say these archaeologists जो रहते हैं, जो पुराने मंदिर है या फिर पुराने structures है, उनके बारे में in depth study करते हैं. तो they study on right from makeup, jewelry to the construction technology, everything. The famous black lines drawn around the eyes from inner corner and extended outward in straight line 3 centimeters beyond the outer corner is the classic Cleopatra style. So 3 centimeters beyond the outer corner. Okay, see the style. This style was depicted in our movies, in Bollywood movies by even Sharmila Tagore and the Bollywood artists who were in that era. और हम लोग बोलते भी है उसको कि ये थोड़ा सा we want to do it little what you can say retro. We call it retro. We will not call it as a Egyptian era or something, because हम लोगों ने किसको रेफर किया? हम लोगों ने बॉलीवुड मूवीज को रेफर किया है. Okay, but again, if you're working on some Egyptian concept movie, serial, या you are doing for a dancer, या किसी शादी के theme party में कर रहे हो, then this will help you a lot. The eyelashes and eyebrows were blackened and the brows extended. See the brows, how much extended they are. The cheeks and lips were reddened and the carmine and the natural light brown skin tone was often whitened with lead and oil foundation. Okay, so cheeks and lips को क्या लगाया जाता था? Carmine. Natural brown skin tone कैसे आता था? Whitening उसका कैसे होता था? With lead and oil foundation. So maybe packaging इतना अच्छा नहीं था, marketing branding नहीं था, but everything was there in makeup. Greeks. Again, you are doing some Greek concept का movie कर रहे हो, वेब सीरीज कर रहे हो, या कोई स्टेज शो के मेकअप आर्टिस्ट हो आप, you need this study. The Greek civilization around 350 BC offered the ideal of the perfect face, an ideal still accepted today. A painted marble head dating from 350 BC and found in Greek temple depicts a fashionable lady of those days. So you can see how fashionable this lady is. Definitely a 350 BC का picture नहीं है, but this is how their looks were. क्या headgears पहनते थे, बाल कैसे रहते थे, eye makeup कैसे था. You can always research more on it. The eyebrows are painted black and upper eyelids reddish brown, and dark green is used to emphasize the eye sockets. The same green is used as a strong eyeline on the lids close to the upper lash and extended at the outer corners. The lips and cheeks are rouged a brownish red color. So this is again from some drama and very latest what you can make out. But you are open to research more if you want to really know the authentic Greekish makeovers, yeah, Greekish liner types, hair types. The woman had long hair and dressed it in elaborate styles, incorporating ringlets. Combs and jewels were used to decorate the hairstyle. The men did not wear wigs either. The soldiers were clean shaven and had their hair cut short and curled. So women, ladies के बाल कैसे थे? Long hair, elaborate styles. आजकल आते हैं ना Russian styles and all, very elaborate. Elaborate का मतलब है बहुत detailed में दिखने वाले अच्छे से, not just like a bun or just a blow dry what we do nowadays, or just soft curls. More elaborate, more structured, more profiling. Incorporating ringlets. Ringlets बहुत old fashion है. Ringlet is making it curly. Okay. Comb and jewels. कंगिया भी ज्वेलरी के तौर पे यूज किया जाता था इन हेयर स्टाइल. दे यूज्ड टू पुट द कॉम्ब इनसाइड द हेयर स्टाइल. मेन विग्स नहीं पहनते थे. सोल्जर कैसे रहते थे? क्लीन शेवन रहते थे, बाल छोटे रहते थे एंड कर्ल्ड. Many statues still exist which show the curled hair brushed forward. Some men dyed their hair blonde or red, and many of these elders had beards and mustaches. See, so men are also following the fashion. It's not कि ये खाली woman oriented है, but when you are doing such kind of projects as makeup artist for stage or movies or theater, आपको men और woman दोनों style देखनी है. The Romans, a statue of a Roman beauty dating from the last 1st century shows clearly her heavily darkened eyebrows. So ये भी थोड़ा contemporized है, latest picture है, but earlier क्या होता था? The eyebrows were heavily darkened. Most of the information about the use of makeup in those days comes from the writings of churchmen who objected to it during the early Christian period. So see, हमारे यहाँ भी objections होते हैं from elderly people, या आपकी दादी नानी या घर में ऐसे कोई पूछते क्यों इतना मेकअप करते हो, क्यों करना इतना मेकअप, अभी तो इतना नहीं आजकल कोई बोलता है because people know more about makeup. But see, the history also says that there were few churchmen जो object करते थे. और आज भी ऐसे कितने धर्म में जो मेकअप अलाउ नहीं करते जब वो प्रेयर करते हैं, नेल्स अलाउ नहीं करते जब वो प्रेयर करते. एंड इट इज वेरी राइट एट देयर एंड, बिकॉज यही हमको बताया गया है इन द स्क्रिप्चर्स. ओके, सो इफ यू आर डूइंग सच काइंड ऑफ मूवीज, आपको वो भी पता होना चाहिए कि अगर कोई रिलीजन डिपिक्ट कर रहे हैं वो मूवी में या स्टेज शो में, then what all things should not be there in your makeup, on your hands, nails, yeah, in the jewelry. So always keep a little extra study of whatever you're doing. Okay. In the 4th century, St. Ambrose called women harlots for painting their faces because of the complaints of Christian fathers. We know that 3 or 4 centuries after the birth of Christ, there were many women whitening their faces, necks, and breasts, blackening their eyebrows, and dyeing their hair. So this was the fashion statement that time कि पूरे फेस, ब्रेस्ट, नेक सब कुछ व्हाइट करना है, बट बस आईब्रोज और बाल काले रखने हैं. ओके, एंड harlots इज नॉट अ वेरी नाइस वर्ड. ओके, बट जो लेडीज ज्यादा मेकअप करते थे उनको वो क्रिश्चियन फादर्स जो होते थे वो ऐसे संबोधित करते थे, वो ये नाम से बुलाते थे. ओके, दिस इज जस्ट फॉर इंफॉर्मेशन. Use this whenever you're working on such projects or with clients. We know also that the lips and cheeks were reddened with magenta rouge. The fashionable colors for hair were blonde and red. Pictorial evidence shows that the average Roman man had short hair and was clean shaven. So average Roman man, okay, not a Roman person who's showing who's been shown as a Raja or somebody from the mythology of Romans. The average Roman man. The older men, intellectuals and philosophers had long hair and flowing beards. So philosophers, intellectuals like आपने देख सकते हो कितने सारे एविडेंसेस है. अभी हम लोग जो जजेस और इनका देखते हैं किसी पुराने मूवीज में, वैसे इनकी हेयर स्टाइल्स रहती थी. ओल्डर मैन एंड इंटेलेक्चुअल्स. Okay, साइंटिस्ट भी होते थे. Now let's see the Middle Ages. Medieval women used white lead to achieve a pale complexion, as the fashion for pale skins and red lips continued throughout Europe. This lead is very, very risky. Okay, and it's highly cancerous. जैसे जैसे ये मेकअप का रिसर्च हुआ, इवॉल्व हुआ, it has been removed from most of the products. That's why always use a good quality branded product, क्योंकि उसमें lead, mercury या ऐसे घातक हानिकारक पदार्थ ingredients नहीं होते हैं. All right, so the medieval woman क्या करती थी? White lead, क्योंकि pale complexion, fairness, ये fashion statement था. As the fashion for pale skins and red lips continued throughout the Europe, because ये गोरे लोग हैं, okay, उनका basic skin भी गोरा है. We come from Asian countries, so we as Indians before Britishers never had fair people. Why? Because we have that much of color pigment in our body जो हमको सावला, whitish या dark दिखाता है. Even if you visit South Africa, like and other areas of Asian continent, जहां तक Britishers पहुंचे ही नहीं है, you will not find very fair skin toned people like Britishers. Okay, even if you go to China, yeah, if you go to areas like Indonesia, those kind of areas, you will find a very different yellowish, olive complexions, warm tones, and not this white and reddish pale complexions like Europeans. A 14th century sculpted Madonna from Spain shows plucked painted eyebrows, rouge lips and cheeks, and black lined eyes. So sculpted Madonna from Spain, okay, 14th century ki, not the latest Madonna, the actress or from the Hollywood. Kya depict karti thi? Painted eyebrows, because hardly they had any eyebrows, rouged lips, pink lips, cheeks, and liner. Liner is still, I think, part of liner and lipstick are still part of fashion statement of women in everywhere in the world. Many Dutch and French paintings dating from 1447 to 75 show plucked eyebrows and high shaved foreheads. During the 14th and 15th centuries, the women wore headdresses and remove any hair growing below the hairline. So hairline ऐसे tight रहती थी, बाल यहाँ के निकाले जाते थे. आजकल भी लोग वैक्सिंग करते हैं, forehead threading करते हैं, lasers करके लेते हैं, because they don't want to look hairy, especially women. And I should share this with you. I had been to Ireland, Greece में, and we had a very nice session on the beauty concepts of Ireland और उनके historic क्या था. So क्लियोपाट्रा के बारे में उन्होंने बताया था तभी कि why these ladies used to tighten the hair, वो इतने टाइट बाल क्यों बांधते थे, ये सब चोटियां या फिर ये खींच खींच के क्यों बांधते थे. So the reason for that was lifting of skin. So अभी हम लोग तो क्या करते हैं, हम लोग डिजिटल स्किन लिफ्ट करते हैं विद द डिजिटल गैजेट्स, मशीन से करते हैं. डर्मेटोलॉजिस्ट डू, इवन एस्थेटिशियंस डू, बट तभी तो मशीनरी नहीं थी, हाइड्रेटिंग टाइटनिंग मास्क नहीं थे, तो लोग कैसे फेस टाइटनिंग करते थे? विद द हेयर पुल्ड अप. दिस आई जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस व्हाइल टेकिंग द सेशन, सो I said I must add this to your knowledge. When not wearing a headdress, the hair was long and dressed close to the head. The fashionable colors of hair were blonde and black, but not red. The men had long hair in the early part of century with long flowing beards. When not wearing a headdress मतलब anything designed and added something to your hair. बाल कैसे थे? Long थे. Dressed close to the head, दूर नहीं थे, बड़े बड़े हेयर स्टाइल्स नहीं थे कि बाल मेन स्कैल्प से दूर जा रहे. ओके, फैशनेबल कलर्स फॉर हेयर, फैशनेबल कलर्स तभी भी थे, ब्लॉन्ड एंड ब्लैक, बट नॉट रेड. मेन के बाल कैसे थे? लॉन्ग थे इन अर्ली पार्ट ऑफ सेंचुरी, और बेयर्ड्स भी लॉन्ग थे, उनकी दाढ़ी भी लंबी थी. ओके, these are few pictures what we have added to the PPT description. You can just pause the video and Google and see more. It's very interesting to learn more about it. By 1509, when Henry VII of England died, the men's hair was worn shorter, with the facial hair trimmed. Hair had become less elaborate than earlier in the century. सो ही इज हेनरी 7, इंग्लैंड का. ओके. बाल कैसे होते थे? शॉर्ट थे, ट्रिम थे और एलैबोरेट नहीं थे, मतलब उसमें कुछ डिजाइन स्टाइलिंग नहीं था. दैन द अर्लियर सेंचुरी, इसके पहले की सेंचुरी से भी पतले थे बाल, कम, नॉट पतले, सॉरी, ट्रिम्ड आउट थे, लंबे बाल नहीं थे. ओके. नाउ लेट्स सी 16th century in the next session. If you have not understood this, I would request you to please watch it again. और हर हिस्ट्री ऑफ मेकअप का जो भी 3 या 4 चैप्टर्स में डिवीजन होगा, प्लीज वॉच ऑल बाय सीक्वेंस, पार्ट 1, पार्ट 2, पार्ट 3. ऑल राइट. I will see you in the next session. Bye for now.